Close grip bench press, we follow the same rules as a normal bench press, but we just have our hands usually one hand width narrower. So you can see here, I'm setting up with my normal grip width first, and then I move it in just to show the difference, the disparity between the two. So that's how wide I would normally have it, and then it's about a hand's width narrower for me. So it's all about finding reference points that you can use to know the difference between the variations in the movement. So for example, my little finger on this inside knurling here is my normal width grip. If I was to do wide grip, I would put my index finger on this knurling. And for me to do a narrow grip, it would be somewhere between the crease in my thumb and the crease between this bit of my thumb. It's not very specific, but somewhere between that and that, when I line up, you can see me doing it here. That for me works for close grip. So you're going to have to find your own reference points that work for you in a normal width grip. We're trying to evenly distribute the load between our triceps, our shoulders, and our chest. We do that by having our elbows come out at 45 degrees in this direction as the bar is lowering down towards our chest. When we do close grip, we're just removing a little bit of the chest component of the exercise. So if we were to go really far outwards and our elbows were flared out at 90 degrees, that would emphasize the chest a little bit more. And so what we're doing by bringing our elbows in nice and close is we're reducing the emphasis on the chest, and we're putting a little bit more emphasis as a result onto the shoulders and the triceps. If you compare this range of motion in the elbow joint in comparison to a normal bench press, the range of motion in the elbow increases. So as a result, the tricep has to do a tiny bit more. The reason it's more challenging for the shoulder is because if we were to draw a line from the shoulder point here south to vertically underneath where the bar is, or the load is, the distance from the load to the shoulder is more when your elbows are tucked in close than if they are out to the side. So therefore, it's more for the shoulder and more for the elbow. And as a result of that, more for the shoulder musculature and more for the tricep. Beyond that though, we're trying to keep everything quite similar to our normal bench press. We're still trying to be strong in the wrist, so we're not letting our wrists flop backwards. We're trying to pull our chest up toward the bar as the bar is coming down towards our chest. We're trying to pull our shoulders down in the direction of our hips, so we are retracting our shoulder blades and we're depressing our shoulder blades. So retraction is pulling the shoulder blades back to squeeze together. Depression is pulling the shoulders down towards the hips. And we're also using our feet to push a little bit so that when we push with our feet, it pushes grip into our glutes, and that grip pushes from the glutes into the shoulders. As a result of that, we are just a little bit more solid as an individual when we're doing the movement.